Shalom, and welcome to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul, your Biblical Hebrew podcast. Shalom, and welcome to our Biblical Hebrew podcast. Today, I wish to speak about the birth of Isaac. Isaac was born when his mother, Sarah, was 90 years old, and his father, Abraham, was 100 years old. If we read the Bible as we read information board, we would think it's an interesting information or odd information. Think about a clerk who's sitting somewhere in a registration office and has to register a child or a baby that his mother is 90 years old and his father is 100 years old. The clerk might think it's odd or weird, but he would write it down. But the Bible is not an information board. So what does the Bible mean by stating the fact that the mother of Isaac was 90 years old and his father Abraham was 100 years old? As we said before, any time or a measure which is mentioned in the Bible is not the measure that we use in our daily life. When the Bible says a year, Shana, in Hebrew, it's a portion of illumination. When the Bible says a day, Yom in Hebrew, it's a portion of illumination. When the Bible says cubit, it is also a portion of illumination that comes from one of the spheres. So if people read the Bible and they materialize it, when they read the word day, they will think about 24 hours. When they read the word year, they will think about 12 moons or 365 days. But this is when people are materializing the Bible. The question is how to read the Bible and not to materialize it. How do we do such a reading? Where to turn? Where is our reference? Where do we start to read the Bible and not materializing, but to connect by reading the Bible to the Spirit? This is the question. To answer this question, first we look at little, so to speak, details, and then we shall bring up and build a picture which will be a suggestive kind of thinking, not a materialized one. Let's look at the number 90. The number 90 is written in numbers 9 and 0. A Hebrew word that its volume equals 90 is water. Maim. Maim. The word maim in Hebrew, water in English, is written with 3 letters. Mem, Yod, Mem. Mem is 40, Yod is 10, and another Mem is 40. So 40 plus 10 is 50, plus 40 is 90. Let's think about water. What is water? A person who is thirsty would love to drink water, he will feel his soul is coming back to him. A person who walked in the desert for a long time or sweat for many hours would love to take a shower with water. So for the man who drinks the water, this is reviving his soul. For the person who's sweating and worked too many hours in the sun, a good shower or a good bath also will renew the spirit for him. For a scientist, water would be the formula H2O molecules. For the farmer, the rain waters will revive his field. So the rainwater is blessing. So what is water? In Genesis 1, the Bible tells us about the creation of the world. Interesting fact that comes from chapter 1 of the Bible is that the water was or were not created. The water were already there. Think about it. And the Spirit of God is hovering above or upon the water, meaning the water were or was already there. This part of the conversation is regarding the number or the symbol of the number 90. 90 is the volume of the word water in Hebrew. And why do we start this kind of thinking? Because the Bible was mentioning that at the day Isaac was born, Sarah was 90 years old. And as we said before, a year of the Bible is not the year of humans like we count here on the calendar. It's illumination. So Isaac is born through the quality of water, which is reviving the soul. Where a person is thirsty, he drinks water. When a person is sweating, he wants to revive his spirit, he takes a shower. When the fields are thirsty, they drink the rain. So from this mothering entity, Isaac is born. Let's speak about the name Isaac. The name Isaac in Hebrew is written in 4 letters. Yod, Tzadi, Chet, Kuf. In Hebrew, his name is Yitzchak. Yitzchak, meaning he shall laugh. He shall laugh. About what? About the life in this planet, on this earth, when everything is divided and split and conflicted. A child, not a child. Ben in Hebrew comes from Havana, understanding, and understanding that comes from the mothering entity of waters that were already there. Sham in Hebrew, there, from Shem, the name, from the tree of life. A child, a son that comes from this mothering, he shall laugh about what is happening on this earth, about the disconnection, about the misunderstanding. Like the Bible verse says, the one who sits in heavens shall laugh. Yoshev b'shamayim Yitzchak shall laugh. Question is, how do we look at the age of this child's father? 100. 100 in Hebrew is me'ah. Mem, Aleph, Hey. Me'ah, 100. If we write this word with those letters but in different order, we get a new word. Amma, a cubit. Amma. Aleph, Mem, Hey is Amma, a cubit. So this child or this son or this understanding was born from a mother that was already there and from a father, which is a cubit. Amma is not just a measure in Hebrew, but a pipe which is carrying water. If we connect the two words of Hebrew, the father and the mother of Isaac, as words, Amma, a cubit, which is already 100, the age, so to speak, of his father, and the word water, Maim in Hebrew, which is the age, in brackets, of his mother, we get a new combination, Amma and Maim. In Hebrew, when we combine those two words, we create a new permutation, Amat Hamaim. Amat Hamaim in English or in Latin, it's an aqueduct. Aqueduct, a pipe that can deliver waters. The Romans were mastering this art. They built along their empire many aqueducts, many water pipes that delivered water, but also were roads on which people could walk or their carriages could roll along. So the aqueduct in the Roman Empire was not just a water pipe that delivered water to people or to city, to revive people and cattle and animals, but the aqueduct was already a road for people to walk and for carriages and for cargo to move. So let's go back to our image. If we put together the age of Abraham when Isaac was born and the age of his mother, in brackets, when he was born, we get a new combination in Hebrew, Amat Hamaim, an aqueduct, and the aqueduct can deliver water. The aqueduct can deliver life. Amat Hamaim is not just an aqueduct, but the word Amat, Aleph, Mem, Taf, is also the same letters of the word Emet, truth. The water, the life, the tree of life is truth. So in a way, from this combination, Yitzchak, Isaac, he shall laugh, was born. Isaac was born from the tree of life. Anybody who has this perspective of the tree of life shall laugh about what is happening in the daily life here. So this was our little conversation for the day. I hope it was easy to follow. We also prepared cards for you that we shall post them in our blog. For any further questions or wonders, please write to us. We wish you a beautiful day. and wonderful week. Thank you for listening to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to hear more about a certain topic, just write us an email to hebrew@learnoutlive.com. We are always happy to hear from you. For more episodes, videos, and articles like this, please visit our website at hebrew.learnoutlive.com. We also would like to invite you to join our live classes. Just search for Online College of Biblical Hebrew on Facebook and start learning now with students from all over the world. Koltuv and Shalom.